Let that money talk. You bout that bad, let that money talk. Let that money talk. You bout that bad, let that money talk. Now if you focus bout that bad, let that money talk. You on your hustle and your grind, let that money talk. You bout your vision and your goals, let that money talk. You out here getting it all the time, let that money talk.
All right, y'all. You already know what the deal is. I'm live. I'm having MoneeeTalk. You know I'm about to have a real ass conversation. Yo, lately I've been turning up. Y'all been tuning in. So we about to learn more about Zay Doobie, the Doopster. If you don't know, he's been here before. So we're definitely catching up and seeing what he's been up to.
Type shit.
So, sir, welcome back.
Glad
It's
to
been
be
a
here.
while since you've been here.
The very first interview I ever did.
The very first interview, yes, it
Fun
was
fact.
the very first interview.
Fun fact. They don't know that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yes, your last interview, how's life been? It's been a few months, I'll say, but it's been a lot. I feel like a lot of shit's been happening and going on.
Hell yeah, I can't even remember when the last interview was, but since then, there's definitely been a lot of shit going on for sure. Bigger shit, better shit for sure.
I want to say before February for sure. Maybe even in January.
Yeah, actually, I do remember it was like around my birthday, I believe.
Yeah, because your birthday was a few days. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, type shit. But
Mhm.
yeah, a lot has happened, honestly, Since then, I still am a solo artist, but since then I was moving by myself. But now, since then, as you can see, it's UST now, you know what I'm saying? Me, Speedy, and Semi. But a lot has happened, honestly. Motion just got bigger. People know my name, my name is mentioned in rooms I'm not in, as well as like personal issues. I was kind of personally, I feel like I was up there a little bit more at the time, but now I'm a little bit more down. But then I don't know, the cycle kind of fluctuates. It's like my music is prospering, but then my personal life is kind of going through turmoil. And then when my personal life is kind of prospering, my music is kind of going through turmoil as well. So it's like kind of yin and yang, but I'm kind of finding the balance again now, though. Kind of doing better, I would say.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, balance is definitely important, especially we're going through a lot. When we're going through shit during our personal life, it's hard to keep going in your,
Yeah.
fueling your career.
Oh, yeah.
What's been the biggest difference? I mean, we've said it, but what are these details?
The emotion, honestly, like it's crazy, honestly. Like, I mean, back then I was like a little bit, I would say, like known for my own personal life and stuff like that. But now it's like the music is doing its thing, and it's still. I would be the first. This would be the first time I publicly say it, but like people underestimate the music that I actually have out on all platforms. But I do applaud you because you are one of the people that actually does do their little due diligence of going back in my catalog. But I have a lot of music out for one, but then the stuff that I do perform and stuff like that is not out. But I will say that the music and just me being on the scene has transpired a lot more opportunities, of course, but then just, you know, like tonight, the I don't even, God forbid me, but I don't even know the name of the event, but I'm gonna be there because a lot of people was asking me, am I gonna be there? But then right after that question is, are you performing? It's like, no, I'm not. So just like stuff like that. At a certain point, when I first came, I was just doing like, I think I was one or two shows down, but now it's like people asking, expecting me to be at these shows and perform now. So it's like the motion, this thing got definitely a little bit bigger for sure. Well, not even, I'd say a little bit because this ain't even the tip of the iceberg of where we at for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got a long ways to go.
Growth is definitely in motion and it's there. I've been seeing you working. I've been seeing you grinding. I've definitely been seeing you at these events. Just to definitely touch on that, and to be transparent, I've definitely seen, tapped in when you were going through some stuff,
Hell yeah.
and just to see you push through that and still perform, that's definitely dope. And it shows other artists and just people in general, we all be going through shit, but you still show up.
You gotta show up and show out.
Yes, and it still was a great show. I feel like that's when I go the hardest, when I'm sick or when I'm hurting
no
or
bullshit, no
pain
bullshit.
or anything. I'm just like, yeah, now.
Yeah, I was back. I came back with vengeance for sure.
Yeah.
they don't even know the half of it. Like behind the scenes is what me and Speedy and what we all go through behind the scenes. They don't even know the half of it. So it's definitely a triumph.
Yeah. I'm definitely have some questions about UST. I am curious. But first, how do you feel like your creative process has evolved? You've been touching a lot of music, I feel like, or at least performing a lot of different music too. So yeah, how do you feel like it's changed
I wouldn't say it's changed necessarily. I
or
will say,
gotten better? My
no,
bad.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say I'll take that back. It has changed, but I've matured. So like prior to, I was just making anything. Don't get me wrong, it's always good to test the waters and make new stuff and expand your horizons. But like I was just making anything, and then I was willing to put anything out. But like I slowed myself down on dropping as much, then as well as what beats and trying to progress this sound a little bit more and this energy a little bit more for people what they gravitate to. So I would say that, but then as well as like lately, quietly as kept, I've been in a little slump, so that's why I ain't been really like doing too much or just posting too much music. But my creative process is just always fueled off of energy. So like I'm really transparent when it comes to my music, and then as well as the fans and viewers and whatnot. So when I'm going through a lot, that's when I tend to usually kind of snap the best and the hardest. But like I've been in this little lover boy bag lately, so like I'm trying to get out of that, and with me getting out of that, it's weird because on the other spectrum of that, you got like my more. I haven't performed a lot of it, and let alone promote a lot of it, but like my more like I don't know, my energized music. I wouldn't even say like the popular shit and astronauts, more or less of like the dance music, like the shit that makes the girls want to shake butt, the stuff that makes niggas want to get up and dance, the shit that makes you want to get sturdy and all that type of stuff.
A little lower side.
Yeah, that's what I've been on lately. Like so, quietly as kept, I got some stuff in the vault for y'all. You just gotta wait on it. Pretty soon, honestly, I'm about to drop another single pretty soon, actually. So.
When you say Loverboy back, what does that mean?
Like, just me expressing.
Like your Chris Brown stuff?
Nah.
On your yo?
Nah, I would say more like I wouldn't compare it to nobody because I can't really compare myself to nobody. Like, in a sense, not even in under like I'm bigger than, but in the sense of like I personally have yet to come across an artist that I kind of could like. Okay, I sound like this person. Okay, but my pain, I wouldn't say pain either. Like more or less of me being vulnerable in my music, me venting. I've always used music to express myself. Like when I'm going through arguments, primarily with a female, or when I'm going through issues with family or stuff like that. I usually vent in my music, so it's always sprinkled throughout. You just kind of got to know or you got to peep it. But I will say like Transgressions was a step. That's my most recent single I've released, but that's probably like a step of like understanding the lover boy side of me. And I got a lot more stuff, or like the Harmonizing Henry 1, 2, and I got like a trilogy in the tuck right now in the stash. So like stuff of that nature, more or less, like more. I wouldn't even say sad because it doesn't really. I don't know, but like more me being vulnerable in my music, I would say, opposed to the me turning up and stuff like that. Some shit I probably wouldn't perform at least right now.
Yeah.
So
makes sense. Okay. Now my favorite part. What we all want to know. Tell us more about UST. First, we want to know the meaning of it, right? And the foundation. How did that even form? How did that come about?
So UST stands for United Shit Talkers, of course. So you got me, Simi, and Speedy. Me, Speedy, Simi, me, Speedy. However you want to play it, we all line up. And now I would say from names that we're not gonna really mention and give too much exposure to, in the midst of us being around a certain crowd of people, I gravitated and I of course met and exposed myself to a lot of different people and stuff. But I was always keen on networking, so people that I kind of gravitated more to, of course, I kind of honed in on that. So naturally, we're going to address the elephant in the room. I've always told Speedy is eye candy. So regardless of whether you hear his music or not, his music just puts the cherry on the top. Mm-hmm. But when you see him, that's not somebody you're going to forget. When you see him, that's somebody that's going to catch your attention. Mm-hmm. So of course, naturally, that did that. But I did actually before the show that I first met him at. I had seen him at the Canes before the show. My sister seen him, but I didn't see him. So when we was at the show, she was like, "Oh, that's who I seen." And so we kind of talked a little bit, and then fast forward to another show, we kind of got a little bit closer. Simi, I met actually at my first show, but she disappeared for a minute. She was off the scene for a minute, and I kind of like re-met her, and it was weird too because like when I first met her, and then I met her again, she was like two totally different people completely. So
Yeah.
like she really changed. She made a growth in personal issues and whatnot, so on and so forth. But like on the other spectrum of that, me and Speedy kind of got a little bit closer. I sent him the first song that we had made together, and then like our chemistry was, I was like, I could see this being something like I could make a lot more music with. So of course, naturally, I sent him another song, and then I decided I wanted to shoot a video because I had my cameraman had a video. Shout out Flex, one of the best in Vegas. Um, I had a video already on standby for him, so I was gonna shoot that with him. So after we shot the video that day, me and him was like just kicking in stuff like that. We shot the video, ended up going to his crib. We stayed up that night until like do that until the next morning, like 6 in the morning. And just that, just the conversations, the chemistry, the time that we had, the experience, the little fun time, we turned around and made one of our most favorite songs to perform as far as my personal favorite song I've ever made, Sound of the Beat. We made that song and like our chemistry just honed in. Like that's somebody I'll put it all on the line for Speedy. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Simi as well. So Speedy, the actual origins of United Shit Talkers was Speedy kind of came up with the idea of like we were just chilling in his crib one day and Simi was nowhere to be found, but we all kind of thought and like don't get me wrong, no ill will towards nobody, no way, shape, or form, but like I've never came across nobody to like put it down like me or Speedy or Simi. Simi is still like we call her like our that's our daughter for real. We're like really nurturing her because she has the potential for us to sit back and retire, like and she do her thing, like. But nobody I've come across could talk like as far as catch the beats, catch the lines, catch the wordplay, saying things and breaking things down, or like the bars and stuff like that. As far as my discretion and my personal liking, so I don't even really know the conversation where it happened, but like Speedy we was just kind of jokingly saying like we gotta like come up with a group or something like that, and like Speedy kind of like he said I can't remember, it was like something more or less of like union, and then we talk shit. So like he was like fuck around and be United Shit Talkers, and I stopped and I was like that might fuck around and be the one, and next thing you know the rest is history honestly. And then like we started making music together, started kicking it together, and then literally it's to the point where now like I was at the show last night and I wasn't even there for 5 minutes. 6 different people, even the security guard, and this is not even a security I recognize, like not the regular ones. This nigga asked me like, "Where's your +1?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like I didn't know it was a requirement or what. He was like, "No, your partner, the little guy." I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like he was like, "Yeah, you always with him. You guys like the dynamic duo." I'm like, so just like I said, the motion and just the shit is just getting bigger and bigger and better and better. So just wait till we hone in on this shit for real, man.
Okay.
United Shit Talkers, man.
I love that. It's super dope though that when you can build that chemistry and just with people who have like-minded drive, just all around the same
Literally.
drive, the same everything. You guys like on the same boat, and you don't mind the ride together.
And it's crazy too, because like we connected off the music, but then like I said, when we started having personal conversations and stuff, we started realizing like how similar we all are. Of course, we're all in different forms. And Simi's a girl, we both males. I'm black, he's so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Simi's white, but like we all damn near walk the same life, damn near. So like when we started connecting on personal levels and stuff, I was like, yeah, this is my family. This is my new little family right here.
Yeah.
We started kicking it, and it was like, yeah, the rest is history, honestly. One of our weaknesses is the next one's strength. One of the next one's strength is the next one's weakness. So like Speedy helped me in ways he don't understand, or ways he don't know, or ways he does know. I help him on ways I don't know, I don't understand, and Simi, so on and so forth. Like, and don't get shit confused. Just because y'all don't see her with us, or y'all don't see her out here in Vegas right now, don't mean it's still UST. She out there in Florida right now, holding shit down, doing her little thug thizzle, but she will be home soon. And when she comes home, it's bad for niggas, man. It's bad for niggas, man.
That's good. I'm perfect timing because I was gonna say
What's
what's
up?
something people misunderstood about UST, if
You said
they
something.
do,
Something what?
that people misunderstand, like they misunderstood about UST.
Um,
I feel like people don't get it yet. They ain't locked in all the way.
for sure. That's a good question. Was something that we well, I've that's a good question. I think they don't understand the They don't understand the dynamic fully, and that's no like disregard to y'all or the fans or the viewers' faults because a lot of the shit that we be doing behind the scenes, like that's where real star shit come in, like or like the real content, the real show, the real like when we be kicking at Speedy's crib and we be just chilling or we be out on little we call it like family outings and shit, like that's when the real comedy and shit like that happens. So like I think we just a little bit misunderstood as far as like the dynamic and then as well as like even though let's say hypothetically like I'm at this event, Speedy's not with me, Simi's still out in Florida. That don't mean that UST as a whole is still not in the building. So like
Right.
I feel like people kind of get that confused. Like, well, where's Simi at? Where's it? You know? And then as well as we are a group, but we all stand alone as our own individual artists. So like it's don't get shit confused. It's UST, but it's still Zay Doobie. It's still Doobie season. It's still NHN Speedy. It's still Speedwear No Way. It's still Lil Simi. Still Cemetery. So like don't get shit confused at all. Like we still could separate and then we could still all gather at once. So I think that's probably it. But that's a good question. That's one thing I'm gonna probably dwell on because I think that question will probably that answer will definitely change for sure over time.
Shit, I mean,
All right,
that
real
was a
fun.
pretty good answer if you ask me. I mean, I'm sure, of course, it'll change over time, but yeah, to know that, yeah, when we come together, that's UST. But when we're apart, we're our own artists. And I think that's important that you guys, tell people that and people respect that
Right.
because if you don't see me with them, that don't just chill.
Yeah, you
Like,
feel me?
they
Like
might got life shit, but we don't need to be talking about it. They just not
I'm
here.
talking about literally, like a nigga could be asleep. A
Yeah.
nigga could be it, like like we ain't seen Sim with you. You guys do it, like nigga. She was a person before it, like before I met her. Like fuck.
Yeah, people will be burnt out for real.
Damn,
Sometimes they don't think before they speak, and you should definitely try that.
like shit.
Do you feel like you've grown in the last 6 months in your art?
Oh,
As a person too, though, because
as a
that's important.
as a person, I feel like I'm still going through the process of growing. Like I got like I said, I'm gonna get a little vulnerable, but open up. As of lately, I don't know where it happened or what caused it or something picked up, but like I use the analogy of like when Spider-Man got that black venom shit attached to him and like it kind of just spread. Somewhere along the lines, like my heart got a little hardened. So like even and it's weird because I can't even explain it. And I don't like that. Like I'll be at events and I'll just not get mad or be angry and stuff like that, but just like a negative spirit over me. Like I don't like this shit is lame. Like I don't want to be here or like this shit weak and shit like that. And I know genuinely like, although don't get me wrong, sometimes shit be weak, shit be lame and shit like that. But like that's just not me in my spirit. And I know that. Like I know like I'm gonna still turn the party up or like the worst act, I'm gonna go turn them up and make people want to turn them up and shit like that. So like when I be at these events and I'll be like I sit back and I kind of like take a step out of myself and I'll be like, what's wrong with this event? And I can't find myself to think like nothing's wrong. Like I'm like, that's really just me. So I'm trying to figure out personally what that is. I'm still going through the growth process and I will say like I'm way farther out of that than I was in that prior to. But as far as the music and the art growth, I definitely have grown. I would say like I said, being more conscious is just putting shit out. Like I used to be on some NBA YoungBoy shit, just flooding. Cause don't get me wrong, like I could right now, like realistically, I could drop like 3 or 4 tapes right now, like right now. But just knowing the business ins and outs, paying for beats, what beats to use, what songs to drop at this time. Okay, like I know I want to drop that song. That song is cool to my personal liking, but this song probably might get a little bit more buzz than this song. Or I think I want to perform this song opposed to this song. Or just knowing, growing more as an artist. Like I feel like a lot of people are underestimating my attentiveness, and I feel like people think I'm more naive to certain things. Like addressing the room, knowing like, okay, this is not the environment. Because it'd be plenty of times where I'll have my heart set on performing one song or some new shit and shit like that, and I get there and I'm like, okay, this is not the right environment, so I'll switch it up or stuff like that of that nature, or just the back end of like paying for beats and shit like that, and or even if you are not gonna pay for beats or using free beats on YouTube and shit like that, knowing which ones you can, knowing how you can use them properly and without getting shit taken down and shit like that. Cause don't get me wrong, like it's all about money and financial and shit like that. But if you're in this for the art, like a real artist and shit like that, like that shit, you know that's gonna come. Especially if you got talent, especially if you know who you are and you know what you are and you're capable of, then that shit's gonna come. So I'm not saying like don't pay for shit or nothing like that nature, but I'm like in the factor of knowing when to sacrifice and knowing how to sacrifice and when to properly put shit. Like I'm not gonna give my sauce too much, but I will say like I know, okay, let's say this song is gonna go a little bit more viral than this song. So opposed to me trying to drop it on all platforms and not paying for the beat, let me actually pay for it. Or this song is gonna go viral and I don't got the funds to pay for it, or I like this beat and the beat is not free or the beat is sold or so on and so forth. So let me go ahead and drop it on just YouTube, and then that way YouTube is free. Or let me drop it on SoundCloud. And then the smartest person, I'm gonna give a little bit of game, a smarter person would say, I'm not just gonna drop it on YouTube, I'm gonna drop a video with it. So that way, when they do want to listen to the song, not only are they gonna have to listen to the song, but they gotta watch that video too. And if you're really smart, the video is gonna keep their attention. So that's gonna want to keep putting them on. And then they go, okay, yeah, that video is hard. Did you see his video? That shit's hard, so on and so forth and so on. But just knowing ins and outs, different business tactics, different marketing strategies and shit like that. Because I was at a show the other day and one guy said, I can't remember exactly how he said it, but nowadays the shit is not really about talent. It's more or less about marketing. So if you take a piece of shit and you market that shit properly, people will buy it. Nowadays in society, people will buy it. Like if you bust down the turd and it's an actual turd, but you bust it down and the right people promote that and market that properly, like before you know it, niggas gonna be walking around with dookie in their pockets. And that's no lie. Like, so it's all about marketing. It's all about catching them. You feel me? You could be the most talented person in the world, but you can get overlooked by dude that got the chains on, dude that got more popularity and shit like that. So it's all about marketing yourself. So just taking a step back from actually dropping music and being an artist more or less, and then as far as focusing on being like a businessman with my artist side, you know.
Very
so
much.
I'm growing on that aspect of shit. But just don't get shit confused. Doobie season coming soon. I'm finna start dropping fire on y'all. So just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I've been cooking something up crazy.
Well, one, I do want to say personal growth, right? Or just knowing when we're going through shit, right? And just self-evaluation. Like you say, you would pull yourself out of that and be like, okay, is it me or is it, you know? And I think that's important to do that. That's the first step of getting better and moving on, because it's like, okay, sometimes we can be overthinking or in our head or just had a long fucking day and our body is just reacting before we can actually say, I've had a long day.
Exactly.
So that's good that you do realize that. And then as far as, of course, the growth on the music, yes, learning the business side, it's more than, I keep saying it all the time, it's more than just making music. You got to know how to handle business too.
Especially if you're going to make it far, at least.
And if you're going to make it far, yes. And yes, you can get a manager and stuff, but you still got to know how to pick the right manager. You still got to know business aspects. I'm talking about like, the whole round.
I don't really want to get too deep into that conversation. I don't want to, you know, but just for the people that know, just make sure that you're signing, like, before you even sign that deal, me personally, just when it comes to anything, I just had this conversation with somebody the other day. It's something that I'm passionate about. Like, it's something that I cradled from nothing. Like, I didn't know I was going to be a musician. I knew since a kid I wanted to be in the entertainment industry, whether that was acting, comedian, whether that was fashion, whether that was art, anything of that nature. I knew I wanted to be in that. But something that you craft from nothing, if you're really passionate about that, if you really care and you nurture something like that from the ground up, always be wary of letting somebody, whether it's take control of that or whether it's intervene in having access to that. And I say that because, like, I've seen a lot of people, I've been around a lot of people lately and stuff like that, and they be in deals, and people be in deals, or they associate themselves with somebody, and then they limit themselves to different exposures, different opportunities and stuff like that, dealing with this person. Now, don't get me wrong, loyalty is one thing completely, and then as well as you said, business is business. So when you sign that paperwork, that's that paperwork. So that's neither here nor there. But when you dealing with somebody and they taking advantage, or they're taking control of your future and opportunities that you may have, always fill them out. Like, I personally, maybe it's just the old nigga in me and shit like that, but somewhere in time, our shift in society has kind of sped things up, down to like marriage and shit like that. Like, I was always thought, like, you had to know somebody for like 6, maybe 10 plus years before you lock in like that. So like, treat that like a deal, like motherfuckers just started rapping or just started making music, just got on the scene, and I know people are naive and people don't know the ins and outs and so on and so forth, but like, feel a motherfucker out. Like, put a motherfucker in a situation before you like make a motherfucker uncomfortable. Disagree with a motherfucker to see where, because it's all peaches and cream. It's all peaches and cream and shit like that till you say something they don't like, and then now you can't really get up out of that because you too deep into it, or so on and so forth. Like, just a little
Test the waters.
Yeah, just a little piece of advice from Zay Doobie, man.
Test the waters. What are you doing for yourself more now? Like, are you spending more time with yourself? Are you
cutting with the questions for today? Like, I would say I'm putting myself first more now. Like, I used to, I mean, it still does dwell on me now, but like, saying no and disappointing people or letting people down, or not, like, I used to spread myself so thin, and I could always do it because I'm always a bigger person. I'd rather get the shirt off my back than see anyone, let alone my peers or somebody I love or associate with, go through hardships. But like, saying no to niggas and saying no to people, like, it's not that bad. Like, sometimes you gotta put you first, like, motherfucker be like, oh, could you pick me up? And then, after plenty of times of picking them up, and they can't even be on time, like, you've been outside, you waiting 10 minutes every time. At a certain point, yeah, you got to put yourself first. Like, fuck that. No, I can't pick you up. Just little shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself first. Like, like, no, I can't do that. Or, my bad, I can't make it. Now, I'll give a motherfucking excuse. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just because, for my conscience, like, oh, I can't make it because such and such and such. But like, the old me would create
a way.
Create a way to the point where, like, it's almost a responsibility now. Like, somebody asks me to do something for them, like, I'm stressing that motherfucker like it's a bill. Like, that's not my problem. That's not my, so I don't know.
That's good. Putting yourself first. I feel like we have to start doing that. Look.
It's all right.
Make sure. Putting yourself first help everybody else in the long run. Because if you're not here and you're not healthy, how can you help anybody else if you're not in the right mind?
Facts.
So yes, definitely got to keep, not being selfish, but just, yes, making sure you straight first. Then you can make sure everybody's straight.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck all that. It's that season. It's that season to be selfish, man. I don't know. If I'm speaking on behalf of me and the people that's like me,
okay,
you've been holding it down for too long on me. Fuck them. Fuck all that. Put yourself first. You the one that's gonna prosper, and then later on they could get it. If they don't want to get it, fuck them on me. If not, so on, so be it. But
to each his own.
It's that season. It's that season right now. Don't forget your morals. I'm not gonna say that at all, but like, it is that season to be a little selfish. Be a little bit more selfish than usual.
Okay, I heard that. I guess it depends on where you're at. Okay, so you have been doing you have been popping out to some shows and some events. What would you say has been the most prosperous for you? Which event did you, no shade to no other events that right, but just what event do you feel like you gained a lot from, and that will help others too, see what they offered?
Well, I'm gonna just shout the ones I can think of off my head, just because, like, so I spend a lot of my time at Taco Tuesday at View 702. So shout out to I Want In Music Group. Shout out to them. But I personally would say Taverna because, for one, I don't know how or where it started, but I personally think Speedy, for some reason, Jeff, I believe the owner of Taverna, for some reason, he took a liking to Speedy, like a hard liking to Speedy. No pause, heavy on the pause, but like he fucked with Speedy so tough. So like anytime he see me at an event with Speedy, or anytime he see Speedy at an event, like he'd be on some like, fuck whose event it is. Are you guys performing?
Right.
All right, cool, bet. Watch this on some shit like that. Like so, but then as well as like for him to be the owner, this nigga be on the roof recording on his phone. He be front row like a fan recording, like, and not just me specifically, or not just Speedy specifically, like everybody. Like last night, shout out to Six, turned that bitch up.
Yes, he
like,
did.
We was, and then and the crazy thing is, I was on the side of the stage. I scanning the whole shit. I'm seeing Six turn up. I'm right in front of Six. I'm looking up. I see this nigga Jeff on the roof to the point where like I'm looking to like fuck. I'm looking directly at this nigga. He's shooting me now. Like just stuff like that. But then as well as it's a video. Me and Speedy literally was just talking about this before I came here. And I performed my own set. Speedy performed his own set, and then we performed a song together. Those songs, go check that shit out if you haven't yet. Because my nigga Jeff, he was able to shoot the whole song, not just the part of it. He shot the whole set. You feel me? The whole set. Zay Doobie, ZAY_Doobie. Go look at my pin post, most recent pin post. But like that specific video right there, like captures niggas in their natural element, in their natural habitat. Because like just like us, that I wouldn't say it brought more people or that being at that show, but like that's unlocking parts of me that I didn't even know I had in me. Like that dog, I'm pulling out like that dog. So like I was at the show last night and I was showing Keith, and he was like, bro, it's a specific part at the beginning, like where I'm just standing there, and he was like, bro, that's like straight aura. I ain't gonna lie, that's straight aura right there, bros. And after he said that, I was like, there's a video back in the day of Michael Jackson doing the same shit, standing right there on stage, except for bitches was falling out. People was falling out and dying. Like, I'm like, I might be on to something. I might be the new Mike Jack. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
Like, hold on.
But yeah, Taverna. I have yet to do Ninja Karaoke, so I can't. But they do their shit. So I'm just honestly looking for bigger and better shit. Like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to none of those platforms at all, because I would love to keep going and so on and so forth. But me and Speedy was just talking about it. I'm coming for Brooklyn Bowl. Like, I'm coming for Brooklyn Bowl, and I'm coming for it. I need 1,000 plus.
Yeah.
I'm finna pick my nigga Speedy up and throw my nigga in the crowd, and I'm gonna dive right out there. Like we on some 1,000 plus. Like we on that type of time.
Yeah.
Because I promise, once we get to that point, it's over with. That shit is over with. Like, it's cool. I'm playing in the background for these little shows and shit. These 25 people. These fuck the lineups up, and by the time the stars are showing up and performing, like niggas are gone and shit. You feel me? I'm all for the cause because it's levels to it. But like I said, once we get to that point, that's when we home base. Because after that, we doing the Rolling Louds. We doing the Life is Beautifuls. We doing the Summer Slams. We doing all that shit, and it's bad for niggas because. As far as my personal discretion, Zay Doobie as an artist outside of UST, separated myself. I'm a fucking star. I'm a rock star. Like, so I'm ready to show my ass on that stage.
Ready to do your shit.
You feel me?
I hear the presence that you both give, but also to you separately as an artist. It's fire. It's dope. It's definitely energy. Six. I mean, it's just like y'all putting Vegas on the map, in my opinion. Because y'all bringing some hot shit, some different shit, illy distraction. Like, it's just like a artist, y'all going fucking hard, and it's like I like the sound for sure, different, unique. But when y'all come on stage, you giving a fucking show for sure. Man. Like when you come and perform, you give a show 100%, 110%.
And the crazy thing is, like, I was just telling Speedy, like, that when I do all these performances just now, like. As of recently, I just came to the realization that's just my personality. Like when I'm on the stage, that's just me being like myself. So wait till I like get on some like what's the word I want to say? Like I'm actually planning it out and like okay, like a process or like I'm actually rehearsing and all that shit. Like I'm gonna damn near backflip off the stage like mid verse. Like it's gonna be bad for niggas. I'm telling you. Everything I'm doing now, just turning up and dance and all the that's just me, Zay Doobie himself. Like,
Yeah.
but it's bad for niggas when I get on that.
Yeah, character. Definitely. You have like character on
You know?
a presence for sure. So it's like you give a show. You're not just like sitting there, like you're walking around, you're in the crowd, you're engaging, you're interacting. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's good. Again, with 80s, I was telling her she has a good stage presence. Like
For
she
sure.
could interact with the crowd really good.
Yeah,
So
shout out
that's
to 80s, man.
yeah, shout out to 80s.
Shout out to her, man. I want to give her her flowers for sure. That's like it's like, it's like the godmother in my eyes. It's like the godmother of the Vegas scene that I'm on,
Hmm.
at least. Like
Yeah.
she's done opened so many doors and opportunities for me and the people I'm around, helping people out, uplifting people,
Yeah.
just being a voice of reason, as well as like a person that's gonna put you in the opportunity that you want to be in. Now, if you fail or if you fuck her over, that's on you. But like she, at least she gave you the opportunity to do so.
Mhm.
So for that, I'm always forever gonna be grateful for 80s
Yes.
in any way,
Shout
shape, or
out to
form I can help
80s
her
for
out.
sure. She's definitely a dope person. And yeah, she's opened a lot of doors. And I was just telling her, she does a lot of community events. She looks out a lot for the community for
For
sure.
sure,
So yes,
she got a good
shout
eye
out
for
to
she
80s
got a
for
good eye
sure.
for talent too, for sure.
Hmm. Yeah. Do you feel more powerful with a lot of money or when you don't care about it?
Um, I mean, money don't make me really feel powerful. I mean, I be feeling powerful when I be
It's the
feeling like
pause for me.
yeah, because I don't really. I was trying to think like what makes me feel powerful. I be feeling powerful like when I be stepping in the room and like Zay Doobie or like I be like literally like I gotta shake six niggas up back to back like what's up
Yeah.
bros? Oh no, I'm cool bros. I'm cool like I'm straight like that's what I be feeling powerful. So some money in my pocket like don't get me wrong like I done been the brokest of the brokest at times and like went up to them shows and showed my ass and got the most love. Walking out that motherfucker, you be broke as hell still. But at them times where you get that love and shit like that, that's when I feel the most powerful. So
Yeah.
that could be me though.
Yeah. Shit, that's probably the best way if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's an unspoken rule about money that people don't talk about, but it's a rule?
That's a good one. I mean, it's a lot.
You don't have none. I got some for you.
It's a lot, but I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised. Let me think. That's a good question. Well, maybe I was raised. You put the big bills on the inside, and then you put the small bills on the outside. That's just
Okay.
one thing. That's just one thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah.
But
That is.
with
Mhm.
money,
Do you face your money up? Do you all put them the same way? Because you treat your money
yeah,
good to you,
yeah.
it'll be
You
good
put it
to
to
you.
yeah. You put it to all like the same way type shit.
Same
Yeah,
way, yeah.
that way you
Sometimes I
don't.
used to iron mines because I like it
Oh,
crisp.
come on, man. I love that. Like,
The
love
crispy,
that.
crispy.
Boy,
Ooh.
I still do that shit on me. I get 21s iron them bitches on me. Like,
Throw all
what?
the money in the sink.
Literally. Like, literally. For like ATL, swimming for the dollars and shit.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, I like, and then put them in the rubber band,
Mm-hmm.
double side, not just
Come
one
on,
in the
man.
middle, because it folds like this.
Come on,
But if you put
man.
it like this, it gives you that money,
Type
like,
shit,
yeah,
type shit.
yeah, you talking money, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, yeah, for me is don't lend nothing that you won't miss. Because
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers be letting people borrow stuff that they need back.
Mm-hmm.
If you gon' need it, don't borrow it. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have it. Because, yeah, if they don't pay you and you mad, that means you can loan it out in the first place.
Right.
That's
I
just a little
personally,
tip.
I personally don't do nothing with expectations like on getting nothing back. Just for one, I do shit out the kindness of my heart, but then as well as like you said, people be shit nowadays. And then I know life is real.
Yeah.
So like you, bros, you can take me home real quick. I'll shoot you some gas money in the morning when I get paid, and then the paycheck not come through, and so on and so forth. Like so, you can't. Sometimes you can't hold people accountable, but then sometimes you have to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
But
sure.
like you said, don't do something for some. Like I hate that. Don't do something for somebody, like, and then like keep bringing the shit up. Like, bro, you did like nigga. Hey, remember that $5 I loaned you, bro? Like, nigga, at a certain point, you gotta at a certain point, you gotta chuck that shit up. Like, just let it go, my nigga. Like, you shouldn't even have brought that up. That was a year ago, brother.
Yeah.
Like, you talking about that dub, nigga? That eighth?
You'll
Like,
never be broke as long as I owe you.
like, awesome. Like, literally, like, right? Like,
That's what my dad used to do.
like, nigga, what? I said, I wouldn't
Like,
cash that
Dad,
loan in.
that $2 I gave you. That's
Go.
my dad.
Let it go, brother.
A long time ago. Okay. Tell us about your new and upcoming music, but I do want to shout out Biggie 3 times. Okay, you hear me? My boy has been holding it down. You know?
Man.
So the song Grand Wizard.
Oh,
that was dope.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have more, but I like that one. That's my personal favorite one.
I will say, I mean, I don't want to speak too much on it, but like personally, Biggie had went through some little health situations and stuff like that, so I know he took a step back from music. So we do have a couple more songs like scattered throughout my files in the works. I do want to just throw a little gem out there. And somewhere on my phone, somewhere on Speedy's phone, somewhere on his phone, there's a song with me, Speedy, and Biggie on it all together.
Ooh.
And Biggie's been asking me for it for a minute, but like I said,
he don't know where.
I don't know, like it's somewhere. And let Speedy tell it. He didn't even put his verse down, but I heard his verse on there, so I know he did. So like it's somewhere in the loop, but we gotta find it somewhere. But Biggie was one of the first people, like, as far as the music scene goes, that I started actually like working with, I'd say. So he had reached out to me and he said he wanted to do that tape, the tape that you're referring to. He said he wanted to do that tape, and I was like, fuck it. So he started sending me shit, and I just started knocking it out. Mm-hmm. That was one person, like, I fuck with him. I wouldn't say our chemistry, but our productivity is at that point. I would say, like, since I've grown and matured, of course, like, I take my time a little bit more, but like our productivity at that point was nasty. Like, I sent this nigga the verse, he sent it back a couple hours, like not even a day later, a couple hours later. Like, so that, I will say, that was probably some of my favorite work to do. But I haven't worked with Biggie in a minute, and it was some shit that I don't want to keep dropping too much gems on niggas, but I guess since this is be the right opportunity to. But
it's on MoneeeTalk.
So another song that niggas got to tap into on my page. The snippet that we have posted to side B, the song with me, Simi, and Biggie, it's called side B because there's supposed to be originally a side A. And the side A is supposed to be me, Speedy, and Biggie on there. But at the time, Biggie was going through his personal situations and shit like that, so we never got it on. So we're going to square that away. But to bring him up and to mention him and wrap it all up, I will say, niggas gonna stop playing with my nigga Top like he not the biggest elephant. I see that shit on the swim club and shit like that. You know, my niggas like that. He's really the GOAT.
Lyrics is dope. I'm telling you, when I heard the duo, it was like a T Grizzly and Yachty type of like, I was like, this shit.
You know, like that's my boy, man. I mean, and the crazy thing is, a lot of people don't understand. Like, he's young.
He's young.
As a motherfucker, he's young as hell.
He's like what, 19, 20?
I believe he just turned 18.
Yeah, he's young.
So he still got his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah,
he's still growing and maturing as an artist. So the growth on him, like literally, that's like Biggie. That's like Big E, literally. When he first started dropping his shit and shit like that, like God forbid, but before he passed, like they were saying the shit he was finna get on was finna take niggas out of here. So like I said, Biggie got his whole future and his whole life ahead of him. So the growth and the steps that he's taking slowly but surely, like my nigga can make a love song. Yeah. My nigga can make a gangster song. My nigga can make a little, you feel me? We got this one song that's in my files that would rock the fucking club. I'm talking about make a nigga want to dance on the dance floor, like some shit.
Yeah.
So, you know?
What song that you have that's released that you feel is going over people's head? That they need to tap in?
I mean...
Do you want me to play something? No.
Wait. I would say... I'm
just kidding.
I would say probably just...
I'm like, it's a couple that they probably sleeping on that
definitely. I mean, it definitely is. I would say for one, just if we're gonna throw shit out there, I would say the Wild Card Deluxe EP, that whole bullshit was bangers. Like my goal with that was to make straight knockers, like straight shit that nobody want to skip. Like you play that shit straight through and it's a knock every time. for one. Then as well as a fun fact, if you pay attention to that tape, the way I structured it, as soon as each song starts, the song starts. Like it's no like build up. As soon as the bit starts, I'm going. So that's just one thing. But as far as an independent song or individual song or single, like I would say probably it'd be two. It'd be my most recent one, The Transgressions. Like I said, that's some deep shit, but then I was still talking shit on there. But then as well as I would say Raw and Uncut. That's a classic one. That's a classic one that like people don't. They every time I perform it, it like gives them amnesia. Like, oh shit, I remember this. Like, and they sing along. But like, that's one of the ones that definitely motherfuckers can sing along to every time.
What song do you feel like the crowd gravitates to the most?
Popular shit or Astronaut. But Astronaut kind of fell behind.
That was the first one I heard.
That definitely was, but then it kind of fell behind the popular shit now. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people now are like, they like that song just because of how I performed it, but now it's taking a different transcending. Like at first they liked it because of energy in the performance, but now people are actually like hearing what I'm saying, and they starting to like that, and it's different phrases that I'm hearing a lot more and shit like that. So. Shit like that.
Like you had your chance. You
feel me?
And that's like, dang, I need. Yo, he's like, going crazy.
You know, like it's been plenty of people. It's been plenty of people that's been sitting around me, or we done sat in the car and smoked and shit like that.
And they just start singing.
And I just break it like I pause each bar for bar. Like I gotta break it down from like, but then on the other end of like, okay, but are you getting it though? Like, dude, like I gotta really break the shit down for them because it's a double entendre. Like,
yeah.
So. Yeah, I think so. I think popular shit for sure. And I was just talking to Speed, and I don't know. I don't want to announce it 100%, but I've been contemplating that and the new single I'm finna drop. Between those two, I might be shooting a music video pretty soon. And I would love to have you there. I would love to have you. Anybody that's watching this, anybody that sees this, I'm gonna be shooting something pretty soon with my boy Trey, and
I need
everybody to be there. And it might be popular shit. It might be the new single. I don't know. Might let y'all be the judge.
Surprise, surprise.
You know, popular shit isn't even out on all platforms. That's just not even out nowhere. And this dude at the show, I forgot his name. I wish I knew his name right now. This dude at the show, he's been telling me he's been playing that shit. And I'm like, the only way he can be playing it is either watching that video that I performed it, or the snippet that's on Instagram as an audio. So I'm just like.
You're like, okay, where? Well, only time will tell.
You know?
We just gotta wait and see when that video shoot comes out.
You know? When I announce it, be there, be square.
Be there, be square. If you can only perform on one stage for the rest of your life, we're not limiting you, but if there's one stage that you want to perform on forever, which one would it be?
Are we like it has to be stages that I've been on before or something?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I mean, I personally I don't really travel and pay attention to too much shit like that. So I don't really.
Okay, where? What state?
That's a better question. Probably it'd probably have to be like California, either California or New York. I only say California because it's big as hell. Like it's big as fuck. So
yeah,
it is. A lot of people like.
Shout out to the hometown.
A lot of people segue there for different shit. Like people would have no problem coming in California for a big event or something like that. So I would say that California, New York because that's somewhere I've always wanted to go. I personally feel like I would thrive in New York. My personality and my parents and shit like that. I think I would thrive in New York. But probably just those two places, honestly. I don't know where at in there, but you know.
I mean, you can't go wrong with either for sure.
You know,
those are two staples for sure. If you wasn't doing music or it didn't exist in your lane, what would you be doing?
Probably making clothes, like making merch and shit like that. Yeah, something of that nature, or something artistically. Just as far as passions go. If not, I'll just be a regular nigga probably.
The skateboards?
Stoner. Probably, yeah. Regular stoner ass guy, like, you know. Just chilling.
Just chilling. Okay. So what's next? What can we expect for the end of the year? I mean, we're almost there, guys. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness.
That shit flew by. That shit flew by so fast. It's
It's
crazy.
like, literally.
Yeah, damn.
It's literally the end of the year, almost.
Damn. I met Speedy and Simi around
Like what, 3 months left?
around February-ish. I think I met Simi
Time is
around
just going. I just had a
January.
realization my damn self.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I've been knowing these niggas forever. Yeah. And it's crazy too, because I kind of manifested this, like, what's been going on, like, opposed to, like, each year I kind of pre-manifested, and without even knowing, like, last year I told myself I wanted to, like, be putting music out and shit like that, and then I kind of built that catalog, and then leading up towards the end of last year, leading up to this year, I told myself I wanted to network and build. Like I wanted to network with new people and meet new people and be on the scene and shit. And I fucked around and did that on accident on a bigger level than I expected. So, but to wrap the year up, we're in, what is it?
4
It's
months.
August, isn't it? We're in August.
Yes, August, the end of August. So we got September, October, November, December.
It's 4 months. I'm gonna be a team player at first for my response. I'm kind of deciphering. I'm kind of waiting to see. I don't know if Speed's gonna drop Speedway or No Way, and I don't know if Simi's gonna drop her shit, the Cemetery. So I don't necessarily know that in, but Doobie season kind of creeping into starting. So I will say at first, originally Doobie season was supposed to be a project, but then over time I kind of started like kind of shifting the idea, and it's a season, so why not make it a season of things? So like as we start to creep into the winter and fall and all that good shit, like it's gonna start unrolling that season of Doobie season.
Like shit is about to get cold. Like the coldest winter. Like I'm just thinking Kanye West. Like some
Wait, wow, I don't know, it might melt some shit. I don't know.
lonely night.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. Like that's what I'm saying. I can't even tell you honestly. The way that my music has been swaying and shifting and stuff, I couldn't even tell you. But I will say, like I said, Doobie season's about to unroll. So once the season starts, like I'm unrolling shit.
Now I'm fucking curious because now I'm trying to see what you're on.
I will say like to expect something. So I don't know if you was unaware of this. I don't know if I sent it to you. I don't think you did, but me and Speedy had dropped a tape. Doobie's on the Speedway a little bit ago, and a lot of people still to this day are asking what happened to that tape and shit like that. And still to this day, me and Speedy, we're not gonna answer y'all, but I'm gonna give a little bit of insight. Like that tape is gone, so that tape is fucking gone. On me, for the people that heard it, just know that y'all got blessed on me, and if they could vouch for it, they could vouch. I'm not just saying this shit just to pop my shit. Like they could vouch that was some beautifully crafted work right there. And I will say that that's gone. Now that coming back or that actual thing being represented or reproduced, I don't necessarily know 100%. I can't speak on 100%. But what I will say is a taste of that will be coming pretty soon. Now to put a date on it as far as like month-wise, I can't do that 100%. But just know that before I left and came to this interview,
y'all had that conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Not even that. Just know that my boy should be cooking right now. So just know that a little EP on just to revive that for y'all will be on the way. But for me personally, expect some type of project. I don't necessarily. I'm still debating whether it's going to be the Harmonizing Henry trilogy or whether it's going to be a tape by me. I still don't even have a name for it just yet. Honestly, actually, the Doobster. That was the name of it. The Doobster. The Doobster. Yeah, the Doobster. The Doobster tape or EP. But just expect me to start. Like I said, I'm gonna start rolling shit out like pretty soon. Like I'll announce a couple things. Me and Simi glazed a music video. That'll be dropping pretty soon. I want to say at the end of this month, sometime beginning of next month. I talked to Yoda yesterday. It's probably a couple of things that I want to maybe edit and add and shit to the side B. But the official UST first music video, the side B, she'll be dropping pretty soon as well too. Um, yeah, and as I announced earlier, the pop your shit. Whether I don't know what song yet. And then also one thing I'm working on right now, and this would be like my first little announcement, and shit like that. Like I'm working on this song that I'm about to release right now, and I need help from whether you, the viewers, or anybody that knows anybody. I need all the TikTok dancers, all the little TikTokers and all that shit. Anybody that dances or all that shit, I need you to tap in with me. Because this one right here has potential, if properly produced and promoted and so on and so forth, to take niggas out of here, to take all of us out of here. So I would love for anybody who would love to be a part of that to reach out to me. But this is definitely one of them ones that's going to make motherfuckers want to get up, move their feet, shuffle their body, and get sturdy, all that good shit.
Okay.
So I will say that. Just expect a lot of different new sounds from Zay Doobie, man. That's all I could say. That's all I could say, man.
Well, I would say impressed, but I'm not because, like I said, I've seen it. I've seen the work. I've been seeing you do your due diligence and UST. I've been seeing y'all work literally. Speedy, Simi. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's in store for 2026 for a lot of us. But I'm definitely ready to see what's in store for you guys as a unit and separately.
Man.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Simi gonna be 21 this year, so next year it's bad.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, the reason why we couldn't, especially in our earlier stages of all of us being together and shit, there's a lot of reasons why we wasn't always together at events and shit like that is because little bro can't even come in an event or so on and so forth. Now, a lot of times, don't get me wrong, our motion, our pool kind of got us to, like, come on, just have her come in there. She can't, but like, sometimes, unfortunately, just being responsible, we can't. We have to forfeit her. But after December, she will be 21. So my nigga gonna be outside with us. And when she's outside with us, it's bad.
Yeah.
And this is just another venture out there. We looking for a UST cameraman, somebody who's willing to tap in with us, grow with us, learn with us, teach us, as well as just be around. Just be around. I'm talking about catch all the moments, be there. Like I said, really, I'm heavy on the grow with us. Like, I'm not looking at, I'm going to be transparent. I'm not looking to pay you. I'm not looking to hire you. I'm not looking to use you temporarily. I'm looking for you to be a part of the family, to be a part of the process, to be a part of the growth. So when we look back, all of us look back and like, damn, that was history. Like, damn, little did we know what we was actually doing. Like, so we actually looking for a cameraman for UST to call home, But I'm just throw that out there.
I'll make sure I put that in the real.
You know. And don't get me wrong too. Like, also don't get me wrong. Don't think you're just gonna be doing shit free either. Like, of course, niggas gonna help you in any way, shape, or form. Different opportunities, different ventures. I'm a plug. If you smoke, I'll tap in, throw you some weed here and there. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to just stop that real quick. I want to give my flowers to my sister right quick because I was at an event and Zay Doobie didn't have no weed. Like I said, I've been going through a little turmoil lately, so like I was kind of fucked up a little bit ago. I have a lick of weed. MoneeeTalk said, "Zay, you got weed?" I'm thinking like she want to buy something. I'm like, oh, I got nothing. Like, fuck. I'm like, no, I don't have nothing. She's like, you're not rolling on like this. Here. I said, oh, this nigga didn't never just give me some weed. Like, she didn't know what she did to, like, that night, literally, like, I was fucked up. I was cooked. I was fried. And you did that. And then we started smoking with hella people. I had hella doobies with me and shit. I was like, oh my gosh, nigga. But you started. She told me, here. I mean, it's not a lot. You need a wrap? I was like, oh my God.
Telling you, solid as a rock.
I'm talking about, man. God bless you. God bless you.
God, he does.
Like,
and that's why I don't,
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
He takes care of me. So,
Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Man.
But yes, thank you for that. I appreciate you for sure. You part of the unit. So when you with the units, the people who I fuck with, I got you,
That shit did something for me.
But yeah.
I was like, I get love out here in Harlem, man.
Like, it'd be like that when you need to smoke sometimes.
For real.
And no rap. I gave you,
Like, man, I ain't had no papers, no nothing. I was like, fuck.
Can you just end the night for me by just motivating somebody, inspiring somebody, even though this is totally inspiring all the way?
Man, I don't really talk about too much like as far as out loud and stuff like that, but just to give some insight, like you can do it. You just have to have the faith. Like I'm talking about God only asks for a faith of a mustard seed. And if you looked up the size of a mustard seed, it's like literally microscopic. So in order for you to do anything that you want in life, that's all you need, that inch of belief. And if I'm willing to lie to you, I wouldn't even do that. I'm willing to tell you right now, I'm fair share experience. Like I've been going through personally, just right now, I would say from realistically from June to now, I've been going through some shit, like some shit.
You're like literally 15 minutes ago?
Like I'm talking about some shit,
For real, though.
like losing jobs, falling out with friends, not talking to brothers and siblings and stuff like that. Different heartbreaks, not even necessarily heartbreaks, but different people playing with your mental, different mind games, different emotional effects, different discouragements, different financial stabilities. Like I don't have a job right now. I haven't had a job in like 2 months, damn near. Like hustling and shit like that, bills and shit like that. Like I said, personal issues, wanting to be with this person, wanting this person to be around me, wanting this person to support me, so on and so forth, and looking for this, looking for that, and different ventures and wanting more, or like I've never been a hater, but like looking at different people and becoming bitter, like, oh, that's supposed to be me, that's supposed to be my situation. Like been going through the mud lately, and I think that God showed me, like, because right before that I was probably at the peak of where I was in life. Like I was probably doing the best I could, like doing the best I've been in a while, like walking around with at least $500 just to spend in my pocket, not alone for savings and shit like that, to literally not having a damn thing, like literally not even having weed to smoke, let alone sell or to re-up or to anything of that nature, not even having to ask niggas for gas money. Like I've never been that type of nigga that, like, like if you're with me, you're with me. Of course I'm gonna take you home because you came here with me, but like having to ask niggas, hey, you got gas money, I've been going through the worst time of my life, and like I'm still going through it, and I'm still getting through it, for one. Then for two, like, as I mentioned earlier, on the other spectrum of shit that you got going on, you always have to look at the other side of things. So you don't know what God got in store for you. You don't know what he got in plan for you. But I will say, like, it's always a lesson. It's always a teaching. You got to take the time to learn it, but it's always a teaching in there. And what I've learned from this time is, like, this shit could get taken from you at all times. Like, at all times. Ain't nobody, in life, you get touched in general, but ain't nobody ducking the touch from God. And when God want to reach down and touch you and change your life, whether it's for the better or for the good, he gonna do that. So disregarding them teachings, disregarding them lessons, disregarding the time and the discipline that you didn't take for your craft or for your personal growth or whatever the case may be, he's watching that shit. So when he sit your ass down, he gonna sit your ass down for, like, and God forbid it's for good, whether it's some jail time, whether it's with the baby mama that you ain't gonna get along with forever in life, whether that's catching something, whether that's you a felon, whether that's you don't got no car, you gotta start with, he gonna sit your ass down and make you listen. So
Ooh, that was like bars though, because you did say something like for the better or the good, because everything that God does is for our good. So yes, and it's how you perceive it. It's how you see it. Lessons are blessings. You just gotta learn from it, and it's to help build character. We definitely, you be at your peak and get everything you want all the time. When shit happens, you ain't gonna know how to handle it. You ain't gonna know how to keep it.
Exactly.
That's the part, keeping it. A lot of motherfuckers can touch stuff. We done all touched it, but who's saving it? Exactly. How much have you saved? How much have you put away? How much can you go back to? So learning, what did you learn from that situation? Can you get it back? So yeah, lock in. Life happens to us all. It don't matter what the fuck is going on or what Instagram and social media looks like. We're all fucking going through it. We all cry. We all bleed. So just lock in with yourself and just get through it.
Yeah.
Don't stop in the middle of hell. Get through it. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Because you procrastinating if you don't get through it.
And that is one thing, like, I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody just recently. I will say that society in today's time has, like, for some reason, like, forgot that, like, life is bigger than everybody else. So, like you just said, everybody's going through shit. Like, life is life for everybody. So the fact that people be trying to use that as an excuse for not showing up, not doing what they're supposed to, not acting accordingly, not having morals, not being treating people like they would want to be treated and shit like that is beyond my comprehension. Like, who cares that you had a bad day? That doesn't mean like disregard your family, your friends, or like disrespect or so on and so forth, or like not be a genuine person. You know, like just because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed don't mean be an asshole. Don't be a bitch to the next person. Like that, I don't understand that. Like, oh, I'm just not going. I don't want to do it right now. Life is just. Well, nigga, you got the power to what the nigga. You got the power to change that, Kev. Nobody else, nigga. You do. So let me change it. Like I don't understand people just accept
Give up.
shit. Yeah, just accept shit too much nowadays. Like just oh no, like I can't do it. Like no, I've been having a bad day, so the day is gonna get bad, and the day is gonna get worse. It's gonna stay worse. I can't change that. What are you gonna do about it, nigga? What? Like I don't understand today's times. Like,
Yeah, I can't do the weenie syndrome.
Like
no weenies around.
heavy.
For real.
I'm talking about heavy on
like
you.
For real, man.
Heavy on
this
you.
is not Weenie Hut Jr.
I think that's why I fall out with a lot of people. Like, cause I'll be stiff.
Because yeah, when you literally go through so much, it's hard to be around somebody who hasn't or don't know what it means. Like, nigga, pick yourself up, go, get back. You ain't never failed before.
Man.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm different. Like, yeah, that's why I'm so like, yeah, get up because it's like, bro, you're gonna fall. Shit ain't gonna go be sweet all the time. You're gonna get cavities if shit is sweet all the time.
Hey.
Teeth fall out.
Hey, if shit is, you gonna get oh, she just, yeah. I'm gonna take that one from you.
Yeah, so I'm in the note with that, okay?
Take that one from you.
And yeah, Zay Doobie, it's the Doobie season.
You know
He's tuned in, and I appreciate you stopping by.
Doobie season, man. You know what I'm saying?
Season.
Zay Doobie. You know what I'm saying? On all platforms, Zay _Doobie. You know what I'm saying? Tap on UST everywhere. We taking over.